will serve our country with dignity and pride. We thank you.
Colleagues, those that want to speak to the minister can come here.
Okay, what you see there is members of the SANDF who've just been addressed by their Commander-in-Chief, President Cyril Ramaphosa. That is at Doornkop Army Base in Diepkloof, saying to the troops really that this is a mercy mission, this is a life restoration mission, saying to them that he understands that this will also be a rather challenging time for them as they'll be away from their families, but saying as soldiers they know this, that this is deployment, and saying that there may be moments of discomfort, Simpier. And I wonder, what particularly would that be? I mean, these are hardened military professions, so I wonder, is it the spectre of being in contact with people who may test positive for COVID-19, or just especially the trickiness of the situation? Compassion needs to be exercised, but the law also has to be maintained.
Right, and as we've seen, in as much as the president said that it'll be a moment of discomfort for the armed forces, but then the armed forces did reiterate their stance that they will be serving South Africa with dignity. And we've heard the president earlier on saying that, reading the Riot Act to those South African citizens who will not be abiding by the rules set out by the national lockdown, saying that it is an indictment on the armed forces, it is an indictment on the president, and it is an indictment on the country. And Tsapiso, whether South Africans will come to terms with staying indoors and being confined to their four walls for the past 21 days, well, it's a matter that we'll have to see for the next 21 days.
Okay. So this is a question we are asking you. President had very strong words when he made the announcement, and he was saying that he wants to make it clear that he expects all South Africans to act in the interest of South African nation and their own selfish interests. SABC reporter Samkele Maseko, he is there with those singing members of the SANDF. Samkele, they seem to be reared and ready to go to observe this 21 days of lockdown. What have they said to you so far? Samkele, can you hear us? Well, we'll see if we can link to Samkele. You can see some of them wearing different colored berets that pretty much talk to the kind of missions that they've undertaken, where they've undertaken them. Some you can see the blue monarch berets that would have been in the DRC, in several other places that the South African National Defence Force has been part of peacekeeping missions, some of them various aspects of the military ladder. So
Army officers there in a jovial mood, ready and raring to go as South Africa will get into a lockdown in the next 4 hours and 4 minutes. Those are just visuals coming out of the Doornklop Army base in Soweto here in Johannesburg.
And just very quickly on the stringent measures that are coming into place, what the President has said, Simpio, he said, I have directed that special units of the National Prosecuting Authority be put together to act immediately and arrest those who we find evidence of corruption, speaking about especially those who may want to take advantage of the situation. But I can also tell you that anybody who defies the South African National Defence Forces or the security forces in this lockdown will also be dealt with as well. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be back shortly.